Okay, hello guys, how you doing? This is another edition of Hosey Travels, but today we're going to be showing you guys how to maintain your Predator 3500 generator if you have that version. That's the version that I have here, and I'll show you guys how to change the oil in your generator. It is fairly simple, but it do take a little bit of strength to kind of move it around and get it off the truck if that's what you have to do. So anyways guys, let's get into the video, and don't forget to hit that subscription button if you're new to the channel. Thank you for the ones who have subscribed and comments and all of that good stuff. If you got the Predator 3500, let me know, if you do it a little bit differently or whatever, and I kind of see if I could follow some of those guidelines, and I'll show you guys what I did to change my own oil in my own generator. So let's go. Okay guys, for the sake of this video, I have actually already changed the oil in my generator. Probably should have made the video then, but didn't think about it till after the fact. But whenever you get ready to change your oil, you can actually do it two ways. If you tip this over to the side, there's a plug right in this area right here, and it actually flips back, so it's a spout inside. I'll actually show you guys that. So you could take off this side door here, and you can change the oil this way, and the only thing you would do is remove, this is your dipstick, and you would remove the plug for the oil right here. So it's fairly simple. Like I said, you would need a 10mm socket and an extension, because it's pretty short in there, so you need a pretty long one, and you can do it that way. I would say the best way is to take off these, leave the door on in place, and I would say this is the best way to kind of take it off. This is my way. I don't know. I've seen people, plenty of people do it differently. You lift up this little flap here, and you can pull it back and take off the whole inside door. It kind of exposes everything, and it gives you a little bit of access to your filter box, which if you run your generator in a lot of dusty places, this would be a great idea to kind of take this latch under the bottom here and just kind of flick that back and take it off like that. And so you could just put it back over, and then just like that, easy peasy. So I've checked my filter, it's actually pretty clean considering I ran this thing in the desert and a couple more dusty places, especially Palm Desert in California. So you can check your oil. We're gonna check ours just for the sake of checking it. And as you guys can see, the stick is not dirty. I mean, that's really clean, and that's what you want. I haven't ran this thing in a while, but when I did get it, I didn't change it as soon as I should have, but I didn't need to run it anyway, because most places we went, it already had full electric hookup, or full hookups period. So anyways guys, that is all it is to it, and like I say, it's preference if you want to take off the small door and kind of just pop the plug out and then let it drain through this spout right here. So as you guys can see, the spout comes right down into this hole, and that's where the main plug would be. As you can see, the rocks at the bottom. Mine is on my truck, and this is where you would need to elevate the generator. So if you got help, or if you need help, get somebody to help you pick it up. Fortunately for me, I'm still at the age where I can pick it up, so I just sat it right here on this bench. I put this Dollar Tree pan under it, and as you can see, that oil is filthy, and this is what I put the oil back in with. This is generally the type of, that's the ratchet I use in the extension, and this is the oil that I use. So it's pretty cool. fairly expensive, you know, but very much will give you an extension of the life on your generator. So just make sure you guys, you know, stay on top of it. You know, don't let it go too long. And you know, I would say when you get done, you can wipe everything up down here, put your plug back inside, make sure you tighten it. If you're in a cold climate, I would say if you have to change your oil in your generator, make sure you run it before you do so. Kind of thin the oil out a little bit, makes it easier to drain. Having it on the bench really gave me an advantage to be able to tilt it over to make sure that I get all of the oil out, which is why it's so clean right now. So that's just my method, guys. Once you put the plug back in, you can also put your dipstick to the side and dry it off, or whatever you know you want to do. And at that point would be a great idea. I'll show you guys here in a second, to kind of wipe up any oil that may spill, or maybe just pack a towel here, and then that way you can easily just let the oil drip if you have a little spillage. And be careful filling these things, guys, because they are so easy to fill. This is a small engine and it is very easy to overfill this. So that's one way to do it, and I would definitely say if you guys feel this way with the little door is better, then by all means do so. I just think taking this screw and that screw off and the whole entire door is an easier way. That's just me though, you know, that's just my opinion. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna button this back up and so that's that. She's back together. You might want to start it. Well, mine's cold, so I gotta turn it to start. Now she's starting. It. You don't have a low oil light, your oil is great, no overloads, and it has a 12-volt output. So my job here is done. Just pack it up.